talk about the resurgence of Miesha Tate. Miesha Tate going up against Julia Avila. I know, right?
Crazy.
So right off the bat, Miesha Tate comes out and she does this like triple jab from
Yeah,
a
just the worst.
distance.
Just the
From
worst.
a distance.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if she landed any of those, but she closed the distance by shoving her up against the fence, and then she goes for the
Yeah.
clinch.
Well, and this is something that women's MMA gets a little bit of hate on stuff like that because it's not like technically that good, but it can be effective. And this is something that like Mackenzie Dern needs to learn: is use the punches not necessarily to hurt them, use them just to close the distance and get in on the takedown. Because while they're
Mm-hmm.
focusing, even if you're just throwing them out there, they have to either counter or defend, and both of those options leave them susceptible for takedowns. And that's something that Miesha Tate understands better than a lot of fighters, a lot of women's fighters. But it doesn't have to be to land those punches. The downside of that is you get someone with good footwork, decent footwork, and they can just evade those shots and pick you apart, like
Yeah.
Barb did. Right, her last fight, she got outclassed and just beat up on the feet because she couldn't close the distance and get the takedown. In fights where she can, her grappling is very good though, and this is one of
Yeah.
those where she just showed up.
And it's very much to like we talked about Figueiredo and just showing that level change just to give the opponent something else to
Yeah,
think about. For your grapplers, that's kind of like you showing the level change because everybody knows you want to grapple. Everybody knows you
exactly.
want to take this thing down. But the very first thing you come out with is this triple jab, and they're
Yeah,
like, "Oh, okay, this is what we're doing." And then before you know it, you're clinched up against the fence, right?
and they're gonna
They,
get you down.
yeah,
That's the flip
exactly.
side. It's the complete opposite. You're right. Yeah,
So,
same but different.
but
Same.
the yeah, exactly. Uh, I loved though in the first round, Misha's trying to just gain better position. I think it comes down to 1 minute left in the round, and she's like, let me start landing some ground and pound.
Yeah,
And she starts landing some ground and pound, and I was very pleased to see it continued in the second round. It continued
hmm
in the third round, where it wasn't just Misha grappling, but Misha was
yeah,
delivering some damage as well, which was
dude, and
cool.
that's you're right because that's one thing that I thought too when she got her on the backpack. Right, she got the I don't know if it was a body triangle, but she had her back and she pushes her away and starts landing hammer fists from the back, and I was like, thank you. There's so many fighters that get the back and they're just so focused on getting a choke that no
Yes,
damage happens, and then you spend the whole round for the control and you never landed any damage, and you never got the choke. And, she did a good job of landing some good shots from the back. Like you said, it continued through the fight. She did a very good job, too, of anytime because one of the big fears with ground and pound is that during your ground and pound, they're going to be able to create a scramble from it and, either sweep you or change positions, get back up. She did such a good job of every time there was like a split second of a scramble, she stops the ground and pound, out positions her, transitions to something else, moves her over,
and
gets her pace
continues.
back. Like she just did such a good job in those positions. Yeah, and then the rear naked choke was disgusting, so gnarly, dude. Because sometimes it's under the
Panic,
neck.
the
Yeah,
panic.
sometimes it's under the neck. Sometimes it's over the chin and it hurts. Sometimes I've never seen it in UFC at least. Sometimes it's over the teeth and her forearm was over her teeth, and she's squeezing, and she gets a panic tap. Look at this picture. Look at the
She's
mouth
like, "Oh
guard.
my god."
Look at the mouth
Oh
guard,
my god.
dude.
That
She
is
was
terrifying.
imagine that kind of pressure on your teeth to where it pulled your mouth guard into your mouth off of your teeth. That must have hurt so bad. It must have been
Oh.
terrifying.
She
Ganscott
probably
says
thought,
Tate
"I'm
versus
losing
Rousey
all my
3.
front teeth right now." That's probably what she
Oh
thought.
yeah,
"I'm about to lose
yeah,
all my front teeth."
yeah. Terrifying. Ganscott says Tate versus Rousey 3 incoming for UFC 300. I think I texted you. I was like, dude, if Tate wins this, she's got to call out Rousey for UFC 300.
Yeah.
But she didn't. She
Well,
couldn't. She didn't
I
call
think
Rousey
in
out.
our group text that we have, somebody sent a link out from I don't know what outlet it was that they were um they were trying to offer what's her name, Rousey like 15 million or something like that to take the fight
The fight
against
at
Tate.
300. Oh, damn. Well,
Yeah, I mean that's a nice chunk of change.
yeah. I mean, that's one of those fights that like it'll be probably not very good, but just for the legacy, it'd be kind of fun, and just the names. They're gonna get so many views just off the names, So
Yeah,
okay.
for sure. All right. That was enough on that fight, huh? Hey everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. And don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.